Now let's assume also that as you get started with creating 3D objects, that you want to save your progress and maybe you start blocking out something that you like. And so you want to save your objects and possibly keep them someplace so that you can come back later and work on your project. Now to do that, one of the easiest and most organized ways of keeping track of all of your files is to utilize 3ds Max's built-in project folder. If you left-click on the icon up here in the very, very top of the menu bar, we have this little folder icon with a little square here next to it. If you go ahead and left-click on that, this will bring up a project folder area where you can save and store your root of your current project. And so in this case, I've gone ahead and created a new folder called Module 1 Project and clicked on Make New Folder. Now after you do that, it will automatically create this large series of files and folder structures for you where 3ds Max will automatically save your scene files, your scene assets, your images, and all sorts of other things that basically coincide with this specific 3ds Max file. So you can go ahead and press OK. And once you've set that project file, if you go up into either by clicking on the 3ds Max icon and clicking Save, or you click the Save button here, this will actually bring up a dialog menu. If you've already saved, it's actually just going to overwrite the file that you have. Right here, I've already saved out this file. And so for your first time, you're going to want to hit Save. But for now, if you've already been saving, let's go ahead and click Save As. And you'll notice that it automatically puts you in this scene folder, which is within that folder structure that we just created. And so from here, you can go ahead and give your asset a name. I've already typed out MG4 Module 1 Primitives 01. Go ahead and hit Save. And if you've previously saved your file, it'll ask you if you want to replace it. Go ahead and say yes. And then up here along the very top bar inside 3ds Max, it'll tell you the name of the file that you're working on. This is a good safe point for us to start to get into the habit of saving our files over and over again fairly regularly so that just in case the program crashes or we happen to mess something up or maybe we make a mistake and we want to go back, we can get right back to this file by clicking on the little folder icon that says Open File, or left-clicking the Max icon and clicking Open. This will give us a little bit of a warning that says, hey, wait a minute, you've done some changes to this. Do you want to save what you have? We'll go ahead and say yes, just for the sake of this demo. And you'll notice that since we utilized a project folder, it automatically is sticking us in that scenes file that we created earlier. And so if we want to open a file, we can just go ahead and double-click on that Max file that we saved out. And this will bring that scene right back up into our viewport.